Good morning, everybody, and happy Thirsty Thursday. Don't forget to water your plants. I decided I might as well do like morning thoughts or whatever, like I did yesterday, making Hannah's breakfast, sifting out all the sugar that's in the pre-made oatmeal with breakfast. It's part of the deal, so that's what I got. Some of the messages that I keep getting from him are you eat what you're given, you're provided. So um, that's what I keep doing. I bless the food before I eat it, since it potentially could not be organic, and leave it up to him what happens. So he woke me up again, so I've got a whole nother day to make a difference. So I intend on doing that. Hannah Grace is, in fact, I had to do a double take in the room because she was so quiet after her little morning swim this morning that I didn't even notice her sitting over here on the sofa, on our little sofa we made together, or I made for us. So we have our little nook that we can fact here. Let me spin this around so you can see her. There she is, chewing on her leg or something. Standard everyday occurrence. It's just amazing to me how much sugar is in that small little pack, and it equals out to be a heaping tablespoon. After testing that theory yesterday and measuring it with what I have, I guess cannot even believe that why they're putting it on. They're making it convenient because that's what people want, but there's tons of us that don't want the sugar. So why you put it in there when people can add it if they want it? People like me have to do this and buy one of these. Right, but there's a will, there's a way, right? So I have a little in my walk with faith. Today's devotion is God's plan for your life is as special as you are. And you know what? That is really, really amazingly great advice. People don't realize the importance of that, especially today with what's going on in today's world. It's beyond disturbing. The darkness and the fact that when you tell the truth to somebody, instead of dealing with their demons, they just lace up their running shoes and run like the runaway bride, running from the truth or the lack thereof of the truth. Yesterday I thought it was a good friend of mine. I opened my home to him and his staff, and well, apparently that's not the truth, because he's laced up his running shoes and took off running. In this world, darkness, we have to spread our light. And for those that are constantly trying to steal your joy, you need to speak up, because this is the time that you're needed the most. This is the time that he needs us the most, to help people turn from their wicked ways and stop sinning. I mean, we are living in a world of sin, and people are accepting it as if it's just second nature. And it's not. You need to be obedient to him, just like you were obedient to your parents when you were a kid. And then when you weren't, you got into trouble now, didn't you? Well, how you like this one? If you're not obedient to him, you go to HE double toothpicks. I'm just saying, that's how real this is. And people are not, I mean, there's a lot of us that are with the program, but there's still a lot that are in denial, and they just don't believe it, and they keep joking about it like it's funny. There's nothing funny about heading to hell. Nothing funny about it. And there's plenty of people that got a prelude of it and have shared their stories with the world to warn people about how you want to turn from your wicked ways, because you definitely do not want to be headed to the HE double toothpicks. So I I don't know how else to stress the fact that people need to get their houses in order with Thanksgiving. Get your families together at the table and confess your sins, and don't continue to keep rehashing them. You got to clean up your act. I'm just glad I did it sooner than later. My own self. I've always had strong faith my entire life, and ooh, that's hot. I just wasn't as obedient. Well, I am now. I have been for well over a year. My obedience is pretty amazing. And I ask his permission for doing things, and if I go down health-wise, I know I'm not supposed to do it. Or if I get a pain, I know I'm not supposed to do it. It's not hard to follow what he instructs us to do. It's really quite simple. I mean, he left us this beautiful love letter that people just ignore, and they pick it up on a Sunday, take it to church with them. They don't even do that anymore. When is Jesus important in your life? Look at the sacrifices that were made that took his life. Just saying. If we're gonna get through this, we have to unite in love. It's the only way. It's the only way. There is no other way. Not fighting amongst each other. It's about accountability. Atonement. You got to get right with him before it's too late. You got to get right with him before it's too late. That's the biggest thing I can stress. And talking to very, very long-term friends the last couple days. Look at the tone of the world. Look at the animals coming out of the wilderness. Bobcats, bears, lions, you name it. They're not hiding anymore. They're coming out into the world. Why? They know something that we don't. Watch the animals. And if they're coming out for food, you really need to understand the magnitude of that. They're not coming out to eat you. They're looking for food supplies because man's taking them from them. So, just a little food for thought this morning while I'm making breakfast for Hannah. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I've got more coming up. Love to all bunches and bunches.